welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Courtney and I've been a part-time reseller since 2018. And Happy New Year. I don't think I've put out a video. Have I? Maybe I have. I don't think I have. So Happy New Year, if I haven't already told you guys. I have not done a ton of thrifting lately because I did tell you guys and promise myself I wouldn't go thrifting in December. Of course, I lied. I went, but I only went a couple times. Today's haul is from one of those trips in December. I went to a local Goodwill and found quite a few things. So I don't know where the receipt is. Hopefully it's buried down in one of these two bags that I'm going to go through with you guys. And if we find it, I will put a cost of goods on the screen here to show you guys. So let's go ahead and jump in. If you don't already follow me, I do have a reselling Instagram account. It's called magnolia.thrifter. I'll put it like somewhere up here on the screen. So I do post different content over there than I post here. So if you don't already follow me over there, I would love if you could head on over there and hit that follow button. So up first, we've got this Happy by Nature piece. And this is a brand that I've sold one time before. I want to say that it's Kate Hudson's brand, maybe. It's a brand, I don't think it really like took off when she launched it, or at least not that I know of. Comps are like all over the place with her pieces. On this day, I actually did find a few, and I want to say this may be the only one that I picked up. It is a full-length maxi dress. It's a size medium, and it's this really pretty green, like unique floral print. It is tiered. It's a single tier. And there was, I think, a blouse that I found right when I walked in the door. And I did look up comps on that. And it was like, I don't know, like $20 to $25. And I'm really trying to be more picky with the inventory that I pick up because I am starting to acquire a little bit of a death pile. So, oh, speaking of, I am trying to clear some of my death pile out. So I'm hosting a few whatnot shows. I think I already had one death pile show a couple weeks ago or maybe a week ago. And I do have one coming up. This video should come out before that. And it's going to be an all plus size show. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, you probably don't know this, but I've just recently like jumped in the deep end with a health journey. So I'm working out at a boot camp gym and eating healthy, high protein, low calorie meals and just trying to, get healthier for multiple reasons. And so I did a closet clean out of stuff that if I haven't worn it in like 8 to 12 months, I was like, I'm getting rid of it. So I am doing a full plus size show. Most of it is from my personal closet. And I'd say maybe like 15 to 20 pieces are from my death pile. So I should have over 50 items, sizes extra large through 3XL. And that is going to be on Saturday, January 13th at 6 p.m. So I will link it in the description of this video. If you guys don't already have a Whatnot account, I'll include a link where you can go and sign up. And I think you get a credit and I get a credit if you make a purchase signing up with my link. And then I'll also link like the direct link to my upcoming Whatnot show so that you can head there and bookmark it if you already have a Whatnot account. So I'm looking forward to it. My first Whatnot show, just a little recap, my first Whatnot show was a huge success, but it's one that I scheduled over a month before the date and I really pushed hard marketing it, and I had like 50 something bookmarks. I talked about it a lot on my YouTube channel. I had a few fellow reseller friends who have a big following, tell people about it. And one, Harry Tornado, actually rated me. So I had like 200 and something people come in with that. So the first show, although it was amazing, I think it was an anomaly. I don't think that that's like normal. So I did not have those expectations for my second show that I did last week. And last week I also listed or showed like 50-ish items, and I think it only sold like 20, and most of them sold, I think the highest that something sold for was like $10. So I think that's more of like a realistic view of like what a like typical Whatnot show is. So, but with that one, I had like an array of sizes and brands and styles and seasons, and it was just kind of like random. It was just random pulls from my death pile. So what I'm going to test out this time is like a specific size / demographic of clothing, which is all plus size, all fairly like trendy, popular plus size brands like Torrid, Lane Bryant, let's see what else, Crown and Ivy, lots of like Ava and Viv and Who What Wear from Target, some Gap, some Talbots, Old Navy, ASOS, things like that in the plus size line. So I'm curious to see if that does better by selecting items that are for a specific group of people rather than random sizes and styles and things like that. So anyways, that was kind of a sidebar, but I just want to let you guys know I am having a Whatnot show coming up again, January 13th at 6 p.m. So what did we talk about? That first Happy by Nature piece, I want to say comps for the maxi dresses were like around $30 to $40. So hopefully that will do well. The first piece that I sold from that brand, which has been probably 2 years ago now, was a maxi dress as well, but it was new with tags and it did really well. So I'm curious to see how this one does. But that whole tangent came from me saying that I'm trying to be more selective and I'm leaving a lot of things behind that I typically would pick up because I'm just trying really hard to avoid acquiring another like massive death pile. Right now it's absolutely manageable. I just need to get caught up, but I just don't want, like, it's a slippery slope. When you start, you know, thrifting and not listing, like things can snowball very quickly and I'm trying to avoid that. So we'll see how that Whatnot show goes. Up next, we've got, this is a brand I don't normally pick up, but it's Trina Turk and it was new with tags. So because it was new with tags, I did decide to pick it up. Let's see, it retailed for $328. It looks like it may have been on sale for $229 and then $164. Yeah, so this is a size 8. It is just like a hot pink standard, almost like career shift type of dress. I think this would be perfect for somebody that still works in an office, and there are plenty of those people. I mean, I work at a company where most of our people have hybrid schedules, so they work every other day. So like if this week they work Tuesday, Thursday, next week they'll work Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the office, and then the other days they'll work from home. But they're coming in the office on, you know, half the days, so they need something to wear. Oh, this was a super exciting find. This is one that I've just never found it. I've never even found it like flawed that I had to leave behind. It's the first time that I've ever seen it in the wild. This is Grayson. I want to say, who is this related to? Is it Frank and Eileen? It's like a sister company, or like, there's something there. I'll look it up and see if I can figure out what the other brand is that it's related to. But I know that this, or at least other resellers have told me that this is a bolo. So this is a size 5. So they must have like special vanity sizing or something like that. But this is just a button up. It definitely gives like Frank and Eileen vibes. So I would not be surprised if that is the brand that it's associated with. But yeah, super excited to find this. It is in great condition. All right, y'all know I love me some Clara Sunwoo. So this is a size extra small. I don't think I've ever found anything like this from this brand. It is a mini dress with patch pockets on the front, and it's got like a, what is that, heathered? I can never keep them straight. There's heathered and one more that are really similar. Space dye. I don't think this is space dye, but I may be wrong. But anyways, it's got that detail to it. Back is solid. I have slowed down on picking up this brand in tops. I will pick it up every once in a while if it's like special or unique, but like the solid, they have this like specific style that they're known for, and it's a solid stretch like jersey knit type shirt, and it's got like a band that goes over your bra straps and then a cold shoulder. But I just sneezed. And then more of a sleeve that like goes 3/4 lengths or something like that. I've stopped picking those up because they're just not moving as quickly for me as they were originally. So anyways, but more special pieces, and the fact that that one was a dress, it makes it a little bit more substantial than just a plain top. So I did pick that one up. I am acquiring pieces for a graphic tee Whatnot show. So I did pick this up. I think it was I want to say orange was the color of the week. So it was half of $324. So I did get this for the Whatnot show. I will not be listing this on Poshmark. It's a size large. I'm going to put that off to the side in my little graphic tee pile. All right. I'll probably sell this one in the graphic tee show as well. This is the brand Savannah Jane, and it's new with tags. This is a brand that's known for being like a dupe of Johnny Was. They do a lot of embroidered work. I want to say I maybe picked up another Savannah Jane piece in this haul, or maybe that was a different haul that I picked up recently. But anyways, I've never sold it. I've never listed it, but I am going to try it out, especially because this one was new with tags. I thought it was worth it, but I thought that might sell in my graphic tee show. I have lots of, like, the things that I've come up with so far for that are things like MTV graphics and, like, I don't know, I have one that has like a, like, Life is Good, like, dog graphic on it. And, like, what else do I have? Here's a few of them. Yeah. I want my MTV. I think this one's another MTV. And Coca-Cola. So this kind of vibe is what I'm going to have in that show. I don't have enough inventory yet to have that show, so it probably won't be for a while. I'm just kind of picking up pieces here and there for that. All right. I even took an allergy pill so that this wouldn't happen, and it's happening. This is Prana, size extra small. I do skip on a lot of Prana, but this one was new with tags, retailed for $79, and it was a dress. So if it's something basic like a tank or something from Prana, I don't pick it up. If you can get it for a low cost of goods, you can definitely flip it for money, but like I said, I'm just trying to be picky. So, but this being a dress, being more substantial, and being new with tags, I was not going to say no to that. All right, this is a Lily Plitzer piece, size 10. This is not the most current tag, but I thought this was a cute little piece. They do make pieces that are solid, like black and navy blue and things like that. I don't typically pick those up, but I will get something like this that has the extra element of embroidery on it, or any of their like novelty prints that they're known for. So this was just a super unique color. It's giving like Kraft macaroni and cheese orange, but I think it would be cute on the right person. I went to Old Navy recently and bought some new jeans and things like that. Not recently, it was like early December, I think, when they were having a big sale. And I had like a wild hair, I guess, while I was there, and I bought some like wide leg cropped jeans, and I have them on right now, and I'm afraid to show you guys because it's giving like Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer vibes. Let me see if I can back up far enough for you to see them. I just can't take myself. I'm like a millennial through and through. Skinny jeans are like the only thing that I feel comfortable in. So I have yet to wear these outside of the house, but you know, maybe I'll get brave enough one day. All right, let's see. This is Toad & Co. My guess is this is probably the same owner as that Prana piece. Size extra small. Again, I don't pick all Toad & Co. up if it's like super basic, but this is a dress and it's got like that sweat wicking feel to it. There are buttons down in the back. So I thought this was cute. Toad & Co. does really well for me. It also is the same brand. If you've ever seen Horny Toad on the label, that's the same brand. They just rebranded and now they're Toad & Co. But it's the same company. All right, this is a brand I don't always pick up. It is a Kimmy and Ken, which is an Anthropologie sub-brand. I find a lot of like basic, simple blouses from them, which I almost always leave behind. But this was super cute. It's like a kimono, like a shorter kimono cardigan with these like boxy sleeves, open front. It's just really pretty. It looks just like a scarf, like a silk scarf or something. So I just thought that was really pretty. I'll probably have to put that on my mannequin to like accurately represent it, so that the buyer can see what it looks like. It'll probably just look like a piece of fabric if I put it on a hanger. All right, this is new to me. I did look it up in the store. Foray, I assume that's how you say that. It's organic cotton, size large. And this is one, I kind of took a risk on this because I found some really good comps, but not many. And there weren't many pieces listed either. And although this was in the women's section, I think all of the pieces that were listed and sold were men's. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a deeper dive to see if this brand even does women's, and if they do, whether this is women or men's, because I'm not sure. All right. This is Parker, which I think is sometimes sold on Revolve. I don't pick it up much anymore, but this is actually their black line, which I'd never heard of. And this is a fully beaded mini dress. I'd say it's like mid-thigh, not quite knee length, but not mini. But this is absolutely stunning. The back down to like the mid back is sheer, so you wouldn't be able to wear a bra with it. You'd have to wear those little like pasty things, but this would be perfect for a bride, for any kind of like shower or even like a reception, if it's in one of the warmer months. And I did look up comps on this. I could not find anything about the Parker black subline, like specifically to that. Like every time I looked it up, it was just showing me Parker pieces that were the color black. So, but the fact that it is beaded, fully beaded, and I did look at it really closely to make sure there's no like massive areas of missing beads, and I couldn't find any in store. So hopefully I don't find any when I'm photographing it. But I thought that was stunning, and there's so many keywords that I can tag: rehearsal, bridal shower, reception, bridal, bride, all the things. So I did decide to pick that one up. All right, now next we got the big bag. Y'all, I know lying's a sin, right? Like, I get it. But I was checking out, and the guy that was checking me out, he was like fairly new. I didn't recognize him, and he was a talker, bless his heart. And I enjoyed talking to him. He was fantastic. But he was like, all these clothes for you? And I straight up lied. I lied, y'all. I was like, nope, friends and family. Because I was like flustered. I was like, I don't know this guy. I don't know how he's going to react. Like, if it's somebody that I've interacted with like multiple times and I know they're chill and they won't be like weird about resellers, like I'll tell them what I'm doing. But I just panicked and like word vomit. Nope, friends and family. That's who I'm buying them for. And he was like, oh, that's nice. It's wild. All right, up next is Sundance. So I've been trying really hard to go through the pajama section because I know that there are brands out there that are desirable, like Lunya, I think is one that Mackenzie over at McThrifty has sold multiple times and talked about a lot. It's like 100% silk sleepwear brand. So I'm always looking for that. Always looking for like really nice matching Ralph Lauren pieces. Anthropologie has some sleepwear that I've sold before that are great. But anyways, I don't go through the sleepwear every time I go. I think I've told you guys before that like the thrift stores here are so massive. I just have to pick and choose which sections I go through, and sleepwear isn't always the one that makes the list. But I have been making a concerted effort to try to go through it at least every once in a while, like every few visits. So I did this time on this trip, and I did find these Sundance size extra large pajama pants. I can totally see like a boho lady wearing these as like actual pants, and they may be actual pants, but to me, they're giving pajamas. But they are super light and breezy. I almost want to say they must be like a, I don't know, cotton or linen. Yeah, 100% cotton. So it'd be like the perfect pant for summertime. But those are super cute. I do love Sundance. I try to stick to, like at one point I picked up everything Sundance because everyone was talking about how it was a bolo, and I was a newer reseller, so I just picked anything up that I found that had that label. But now I definitely stick to the more like specific Sundance pieces that are more boho, like patterned florals, embroidery, like beaded. Like it just has to have like a few elements that are like sellable factors for me to pick it up. Also in the pajama section on this day, I found this really nice Pure and Good size small robe. It did have the tie, which I do not pick up robes if they don't have the tie. It's just too much to think about and worry about. So I think it's Pure and Good. I want to say it's an Anthropologie brand, but I don't see an interior tag for me to look that up. but I want to say that it's sold at Anthropologie at least sometimes, if not all the time. So super thick. It's got this like faux fur plushy like Sherpa lining. So it's definitely more of a winter coat. It has a full hood. It's gray in color and a cream interior. And it's, I mean, there's no way that this person wore this more than like 5 or 10 times. Granted, when you wear a robe, you're not doing much. You're just lounging around the house and getting ready. So, but it feels brand new, like it's in new condition. Oh God. Ooh. Y'all, these boot camp classes have been kicking my tail. 2 days ago, yesterday was lower body strength, and this morning I literally thought that I was going to break the toilet seat because I had to like slam down sitting down because my muscles, I couldn't like ease down onto the toilet, and getting up was just as bad. I was like cursing my trainer's name when I was going to the restroom this morning. And I am like the biggest baby when I'm sore, especially if I haven't worked out in a long time and I'm not used to being sore. My poor husband is hearing it. He's also working out, so he's complaining too. So we're just, you know, venting back and forth to each other about how much pain we're in when we're doing it to ourselves. But it's all for good change. So anyways, this is a new to me brand. It's Elizabeth Wilson, and this like monogram logo just looked expensive to me. Like, it looks like an embroidery that you would see on like dinner napkins at a fancy rich person's house or something. So it intrigued me, and I did look it up, and I don't remember off the top of my head what comps were, but it was definitely worth picking up. I was really excited about what I saw. So this is very pretty. It reminds me a lot, like style wise, of the Draper James brand. Very like Southern, classy, like church, Easter kind of vibe. And the thing that I dropped was the waist tie. So got the full set there. All right, this was, I want to say this was a new to me brand, but it also seemed very familiar. So I may have heard somebody talk about this before. And I don't think comps were outrageous, like really, really great, but I think I found a couple of these that I was going to bundle up together. So this one is a size large, and it's floral. Print goes all the way around. Hopefully this is the other one. Yeah, also pink chicken, size large. So because I have 2 of them in the same size, same brand, similar style, I am going to lot these up together and see how they do. Never heard of it that I know of, never sold it. So it's going to be kind of like an experiment piece. All right, this is a brand I love selling, Rails. It doesn't move as quickly as it used to, but anytime I find one of their like classic plaid button downs or button ups, I can remember the difference. If it's in good condition, I'm going to pick it up. This one's in great condition. These can sometimes have a lot of wash wear if the owner like washes it in the washing machine. But this one, they must have either gotten it dry cleaned or not worn it very many times because it is in great condition. So get that one. All right, found this packed, size medium, and I just adore this. Kindness is cool. I've been dabbling in, well, I shouldn't say dabbling because that insinuates that I've done something with it, but I've been considering dabbling in print on demand, like t-shirts and apparel. I have, you know, been aimlessly scrolling Instagram looking for healthy recipes and things like that. And there's a lot of targeted ads about print on demand and like hacks, ways to make money, digital marketing, all that kind of stuff. And the Printify one is really one that is, or print on demand is really one that is intriguing to me. And I have a coworker friend that does it. So he sat down with me, we went to lunch, and I bought him lunch, and he walked me through like how it works. And I'm really curious to see if I can turn that into like another little side hustle. Because I love Canva, which is really, I mean, I'm sure you can use any design platform, but Canva is the one that I use for everything. And it's super user-friendly. It's the one that I use for all my thumbnails and Instagram posts and things like that. So I already have a subscription to it. It's like $14 a month or something wild. So I just need to figure out, I need to get a credit card or something, because the way that it works is when you when somebody buys a piece of your apparel that you've designed off of Etsy, it's connected to a website called Printify, which is the production company that handles like the making of it and the shipping. And Printify charges you the amount of money, like the production fees and things like that. And you don't get paid until the item has been accepted by the buyer, I believe. So you have to put out like $15, $20 out of pocket before you even get paid. And when you get paid, you're only really making like $12 to $20 per piece. So you've got to have like, and if you were to have one go viral, like I know El Ducho over at, or Denali over at El Ducho has had items go viral on TikTok specifically. And like, if that were the case for me, like I'd have to have an account that had enough money to support those orders. Otherwise I'd have to cancel them, which that would be tragic and a nightmare and a terrible business situation. So I don't want to really jump into it until I have all my ducks in a row, and I'm able to like do it right. But I am super curious about it, and you know, I haven't discounted it yet. I have been playing around with different designs and things like that, just to see if it's something I'll stick with. But anyways, hopefully I'll figure all that out and I'll have, you know, more to come on that. But this reminds me of that. Like, this is the kind of design that I would want to do, like positive quotes and like quirky little sayings and cute little graphics and things like that. So anyways, I was absolutely drawn to this piece, and Pact is a good brand, so hopefully that'll do well. If it doesn't sell before I have my graphic tea show, I may include that in there. All right, I picked up a second Trina Turk piece. And like I said, I don't normally pick that brand up, but what I will pick it up in is bathing suits and cover-ups. And this is a cover-up, size small. And this is, you know, that first one that I showed you was just a solid pink. This is more of like what the brand is known for. They do a little bit of everything, but I feel like when people think Trina Turk, they think this kind of vibe, like vibrant colors, like wacky designs and things like that. The bathing suits are the same way. So this is super soft and stretchy, great cover up for the beach or the pool or whatever. All right, yeah, this is the other Savannah Jane piece that I was telling you guys about. So I did look up comps, and I wasn't like super stoked about it, but I was really curious to see how it did, because I will pick up a brand and a piece if it'll sell quickly, even if it won't sell for like $30+. So I am going to try this one out. It's going to be a little bit of an experiment. It does have this whole top part embroidered, so it has that going for it. And I do know that this brand has a following. I think it's technically a boutique brand, like one that boutiques buy wholesale and resell in their boutiques. But anyways, they make really cute stuff. It's like a more affordable line of Johnny Was. All right, I was absolutely thrilled to find this. This is Blank London in a size extra large, which could not be a better size, could not be a better style. This specific top has a name. I've tried to buy it for myself multiple times in plus sizes, and they're just, I mean, they resell for over $100. So this one does have a minor flaw. It may have more than one minor flaw, but I've only found one so far. It's really pretty. If I can find the name of it, I'll put it on the screen. It's definitely one to keep an eye out for. But the one flaw, it's not that big of a deal, but there is a little bit of, it's not quite a hole, but it's a loose area right here in the fabric. So obviously I'll disclose that, but definitely bolo this style from the brand Blank London, because it resells for, I mean, not everyone I'm sure would be over $100. I'm sure the ones that I was looking for is just because it's plus size and there aren't many of those made. But even the smaller sizes, like the extra large, things like that, I'm sure will go for at least $50 to $75. This is just a Kookaburra by UGG, size medium. It's just like a little pullover hooded lounge sweatshirt. I think I looked up comps on this and it was worth it. So nothing too special about that, but it is super cozy. I would love to have one of those in my size. All right, this is a good find, and this is actually like in the t-shirt, men's t-shirt section or something, like on an end cap. So somebody had clearly changed their mind about it, but it is Chicos New tags. It is not one of the newer pieces because it doesn't say US size whatever on it, but it's a Chicos size 1, and it retailed originally for $169. And it's just this really simple, really pretty blue, like crochet, lacy dress. So I do sell Chicos occasionally. Oh, and it was, no, it wasn't. It was red. I think orange was half off this day. I do sell Chicos occasionally, but I try to stick to either really substantial pieces or, oh, about to have an avalanche. Oh, okay. I try to stick to either really substantial pieces and or new attacks pieces. All right, this is similar to that of Kimmy and Ken in the sense that it's an Anthropologie sub-brand, E by Eloise, size medium. I don't usually pick this brand up in like a basic blouse or anything like that, but I'll pick it up if it's in like a pajama set. They do have a lot of those. This is like a lounge, like cozy zip up jacket in like an oatmeal color. It does have a hood, really soft, no wear at all, like feels like brand new. So hopefully that'll do well. All right, I found a second rails piece. This is just a basic t-shirt, so I would have left this behind. However, the print is little baby hearts and Valentine's Day is coming up. So I decided to pick this one up. Hopefully I can get it listed in time that it sells before Valentine's Day, but historically that does not happen with me. So we'll see how that goes, but at least it's a good brand, so, you know, it'll sell eventually. All right. I am not even going to attempt to pronounce this. I don't know if it's French or what, but it's this brand. I also found this one in the sleepwear section. It just sounded expensive to me. Anything that's like French or foreign in any way, I typically will look up if the quality matches it. And this did. It feels super expensive. It feels like athletic wear. And it's got like a little band at the bottom. And any brand that's going to put their branding like all over it in little accents and accessories, like they're putting more money into the production of the piece, which means they probably are more expensive. And this one, when I looked it up, I was really surprised with comps. I want to say it was like, I don't know, I could be way off because it's been a minute, but I want to say it was like $50 or something for something like that from that brand. So hopefully that is the case because that would be awesome. All right, this is another shirt that I got from my graphic tee show, Notorious B.I.G. If I was into crop tops, I'd probably keep this for myself, but I'm not, so that's going in my whatnot show. And then last but not least, I found these Birks, which I think is like a sub-brand of Birkenstock, and I think these are slip resistant. Yeah, men's size 11, slip resistant. They're all rubber, slip on. The insides are gone, like the printing. I can't really see what that says, but fortunately the size is on the bottom. So, and then it also says Birks on the back. So yeah, thought that was worth picking up as well. Anyways, that is my haul. What do you guys think? That was, I mean, the number of pieces that I put back, like I was so picky this day. I just found so much. And the stuff that I ended up getting, you know, had multiple factors, like sellable factors. So I felt like it was worth it, and I think that I'll make quite a bit of profit off of this one. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've got, I think, one more thrift haul from December for you. I have not been thrifting since then, though, so I may have to supplement my video cadence with like what's olds and things like that, because I'm trying really hard to not acquire a death pile, like I said, and trying to get some things listed. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you have a great day.